Hey everybody, it's been a couple of days. We're here, we're not doing, I don't know why my muscle memory clued in to do standard ascension. We're doing it daily, as the Watcher. How about that? Scores, actually, like a high. Yeah, okay. It looks like a pretty, I would say an easy one. A lot of 1,200 point scores. Let's see what we got here. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Colorless cards appear in rewards. Midas. Okay, I'm going to give it a try. Keto and ketamine. What a name. What a name. Everybody's working for the weekend. That's what I always say. Bowling Bash is like, I guess it's not AoE. It's kind of like a 1 over AoE, right? Like a logarithmic AoE. It's been a little while since we played Slay the Spire. It's early here. You can tell when you hear the clink in the metal straw, you know it's a little on the early side. Now, someone told me, I don't want to do it. They said if you click on the question mark, it highlights like all the other question marks. I'm just skeptical. I do see 3 elites. I mean, elites are worth 50 each. We gotta give that a try. Or 25 each? Anyway. Look at this. Hold on. If we're gonna do it, we should do it like this. Like this. Yo, okay, good. Thank you, brain. You almost made a terrible mistake there. Those bowling bashes, not so good, if you kill an enemy first. I appreciate that. Alright. So, I'm trying to get my Slay the Spire foo back, if you will. 2 mantra, 4 block. Just lucky is scry 1, 2 block, 3 damage. I think, I'll take evaluate. I don't know if it's gonna be great. But a decent block. I'll just keep my HP up, I guess. A decent block plus extra draw later. I don't know why I was of the opinion or the perception, if you will. I don't know why I was getting so picky with that one. That, it was extra energy, but extra draw is nice, too. Retain and enter calm, so that's basically energy later. I think I'll take a swift strike, though. Halt, I kind of like as well, but I tend to be a little bit gun-shy about getting into, wrath to begin with. Which I have to work on, you know? I've been told by... I think I'll take 1 damage here. I've been told by people who are good at the game that being able to enter Wrath actually makes the Watcher, like, unbelievably strong. Give me trip on this one. I've been hesitant for that, but I think it's only because I don't really understand how to play the Watcher yet, you know? We're still very early on in my life as the Watcher. I don't know if Chemical X will actually do anything for us here. Because I don't know, are there X cards? There's gotta be X cards as the Watcher, but we don't want a rare necessarily. I honestly, we do want extra cards. I think we can hold maybe a Flying Sleeves and then save it for when we enter Wrath, but and this is where you gotta start doing the numbers, okay? So this will do 14 damage after we erupt, which is wonderful. So we can just do this, this. Okay, that's great. Never mind, we didn't have to do that much math at all. Anyway, I'm working it through. I'm figuring it out. Of all these, I think Bandage Up has got to be the best card. Now, we don't have a rare in our deck right now. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. So I'm hoping we can kill you. Man, this perfect will be sweet. Man... Oh man, that perfect will be sweet. We should have played our Bandage, but that still feels great. Cut Through Fate, pretty good card. I mean, this is... I'm a little impressed because I feel like this deck is not that much better than a starting deck, you know? You know, you might take issue with that because, you know, we do have... Yeah, that's fine. We do have 5 Bowling Bashes, which have actually been pretty sick for us so far. On the other hand... Well, I don't have anything to say on the other hand. On the other hand, I was going to be like, well, I'd like to toot my own horn, though. I was hoping we could smith there. I forgot we had Midas. smithing, you know, would have given us the trip AoE. Could have made all enemies vulnerable. It's a very tough one to perfect. It's a great first turn, though. Like, I think I gotta wake you up. I don't want to draw calm or defend. And I think I gotta try that. I'm hoping to get to a colorless card that allows us to not take damage. I think the best way that we could do that is maybe via discovery, scroll, I guess, but I don't see this working out for us, which is okay. I don't know what I was hoping for here. It's just that with the kind of cards we have in this deck, it's really hard to deal with an 18 damage attack. Hold on. If I do this, 9 damage, followed by 14 damage, 23 damage. It's not good enough. And then we would take 36. So this does a little bit less, I think, but we also take a lot less. Yeah, we didn't really have what we needed to get around that there. I think maybe if we started in Wrath, maybe we would have had a chance. Why don't you give me... I mean, Crescendo seems... You know what? Crescendo seems a lot better, actually. Yeah, don't forget that. Crescendo seems a lot better for allowing us to get to perfects. Now, I'm just wondering what we want first here, because we don't have great skills. I would say Crescendo's like a good option because we retain it. Third Eye, I mean, it's good block. Vigilance, you know, you get that miracle turn 1 that you can turn into extra energy, but I think I'm gonna swing for the fences on this one. I don't wish to remove a card from my deck. Let's go question mark. I will heal. That's very nice because we want 5 curses and we didn't get the opportunity to get any. Could we... Like, I think we could. Let's Crescendo, Bowling Bash, Flying Sleeves, and then I'm hoping we're going to draw better next turn and use this Flex Potion. I didn't even do the math. I just believed. That's 2 perfects, though. Another Flying Sleeve, I like it. We're going to be at full HP. Our blocks are okay, in spite of the fact that it doesn't maybe seem that way so far. I'm a believer. We do have to be careful. Because the only way that I can exit the stance is to get Vigilance, right? The other thing we could do is get Vigilance and then go Crescendo for extra energy, but I think we just want to dump this from our hand. Can we do 20 damage? We can, but it'll require our Crescendo, which is fine, I think. I think you Crescendo. Hit you with one of these. Let's get rid of these because we want to defend soon. And we'll hit you with that to roll you over. That doesn't retain, huh? Yeah, okay, well, it's going to be a little spicy then. 18 block. We're not going to get there. We're not going to be too far off, but sure, it's a little unfortunate. Well, if we're going to race, then let's race, okay? Like, we'll do it like this. As long as we're in the Crescendo state, we're just... Please let me out. Please let me out. Well... It's gonna kind of suck, but I bet I can flip you this turn, especially with Pen Nib. 16 damage twice. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we need to... Well, we'll probably just kill you next turn, but I was gonna say we need to exit this stance. Yeah, we gotcha. I mean, at the very least, it was fast. It was a little spooky, but it was fast. Remember, you can hold something and then remove it. Mantra is like super wrath, right? Like, when you get into Divinity, you get energy and you do triple damage. It takes a while to get going. At the start of your turn, gain energy, increase this by 1. Choose a card in your draw pile, play it twice, and exhaust it. I'll take, like, Devotion. I'm not necessarily a believer, but Cursed Key is exactly what we want. Okay, there's some good and some bad there, right? Let's look for some question marks. We see a double elite path immediately. That leads to a triple elite path. Not exactly question rich, but that's okay. This is just, I mean, this is a dream come true. I love that it makes the bowling sound as well. We need to play better as the watcher. I don't know, like, materially from a point standpoint, I'm not sure how much we would have changed there. Based on, like, the way we were doing things, but I think we maybe could have, like, gotten a bit of, like, a point increase, maybe? Oh, pen nib. How about that? But I think that, you know, for the most part, we probably got the same score we were going to get. I don't think there were any perfects, like, that we could have gotten a perfect on. Or any elite fights we could have gotten a perfect on that we didn't. I'll take a Weave Plus on this. I definitely will not lose Cursed Key. Pure Water, you get Enloth's Gift, which we actually don't want. I definitely can't get rid of Cursed Key. Okay. Now, this is huge. Incense Burner is very important. Intangible is going to give us a lot of perfects. I think having a good block is nice. Why don't we get Letter Opener and Toolbox? And then I'm like, I think a Panacea is very good as well. And potions. People have been very adamant. NL, you should be a little bit heavier on the potions. They make perfects happen much easier, I should say. I believe in this. Okay, so Apotheosis is awesome. But I don't know if Apotheosis is that good for helping us get through this fight. I know how that sounds, but I think we'd be better off maybe with, like, a Discovery. Because this will be free, yeah. Deal 20 damage. When retained, it lowers its cost by 1. Let's use your brain on this one. We can easily kill one and then play a Protect and be fine. I know that it's maybe not as glamorous as what the alternative could have been, which is, like, you know, going into Crescendo and trying to kill both, but I don't think we were going to get there. And then, you know, Crescendo, Bowling Bash. That's fine. I'll just draw just in case. Not necessary, though. Very nice. Very nice. I think Sash Whip's the best card, but we do want to try to get some collector bonuses going. Intangibility's only a couple turns away. Discovery did such great work for us last time. Let's just get this out of here. It's a good sign you took a card you shouldn't have taken. You find yourself constantly saying, let's just get this out of here. Now, what I want to see is, can I kill you? If we Crescendo, we can do 28 damage plus 12. Absolutely not. Absolutely, we cannot kill you. We could at least get you close, but you won't die next turn, which is nice, actually. And I'm okay taking the 5 damage here. I mean, really, there's no... Oh, there is a reason to play it. We get Pen Nib. I'm okay taking the extra damage here because we just want to... Well, we want to ruin your life, basically. Which I think means we save, like, as much energy as possible for our next turn. So can I kill you? 28 plus 36 plus 28. Do we have the energy required? I think so. And we can maybe... We might use a Liquid Memories to get through this, but just work with me, okay? So we'll go... It only does 18 damage. I guess... Hold on. What if we Erupt 18 damage? It's such a huge overkill, but we don't have any AoE. Then... No, then it won't do 28 damage anymore. Okay, so I think we got a Crescendo. Oh, that was Pen Nib! Draw a strike... I think there was probably a way to do this, but I'll just spend the potion. I hoped we'd get one back, but that's okay. I'll take another Cut Through Fate. I think it's a great card. I think it's definitely plausible. I highly overrate it. I'll take a Panache as well. I don't know how many times we're going to be playing 5 cards in a turn, but we have, like, literally no AoE at all, so I'm a believer. That's still a perfect. That's still a perfect. Okay. And then I think I just want to get to the point where I kill you in one hit. So we definitely... I think you'd... Vigilance and then Crescendo? I don't know. It doesn't give you any... It actually costs you an energy to do it. So I think you just Crescendo, Bowling Bash, Swift Strike, Cut Through Fate. Maybe just draw one strike. Next turn we got Pen Nib. I think we're going to get you. I think we're going to get a perfect. Deal 24 damage whenever you scry. I mean, Bowling Bash would have been better. Whenever you scry, return this to your hand. Okay, it's another perfect. I'm not saying... Look at it's freaking trembling, man. Peace Pipe. We will just drink the fruit juice. Dramatic entrance early with the Crescendo. All of a sudden seems to be like everything's coming together, right? And give me this Discovery. We've gotten so lucky on that. You will not harm me. I don't... Well, it would give us another Discovery. Why not? Flying Sleeves. Why not? Why not? Okay, so I think you do Crescendo. We're in double damage state. We're not going to get the Pen Nib, but we are in double damage state. You're doing 30 damage, huh? That's like... That's pretty cool. I'm stoked for you that you're doing 30 damage and all that. We're not going to get to lethal. 16 plus 14 is 30. Plus another 14 is 44. We have no other attacks, so we need to keep that defend up there. And I think we just gotta put up as much block as we can. We only take 7. That's not that bad. And again, this is not a... It's not a situation where we need the perfect you anyway, so we're not sweating it. Save those potions. Bowling Bash has been pretty slick for us so far. You know, you're gonna laugh at the end of the day here. I think something like a Good Instincts turn 1 is most valuable. Let's use a skill potion. If you are in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. I don't think we have that ability. I hate that this is our play. Like, the vulnerability is nice, don't get me wrong, and then dramatic. You know what? Now I'm like, what about... Hear me out here, okay? Just play, like, a Swift Strike. Crescendo. Indignation. Dramatic entrance with Pen Nib attached, plus the vulnerability. Swift Strike. No, you should do this differently. You should do Crescendo. Indignation. Swift Strike. Dramatic entrance. Oh! Okay. We need a Mind Blast. I mean, anytime you take, like, a thick deck, we're going to be happy to have a Mind Blast. Ginger means we can no longer be weakened. It's very positive. To be honest, I really don't mind a Shovel. Because we... no, yeah, okay. I don't mind a Shovel. Can't really get anything else after that, but... because we're not really able to do anything at our campfires anyway. Except the rest. So I don't mind a sadistic nature here. You're doing... Oh, we have Intangible. That's such good luck. Because I think that also means for me, I can just pop this. You're still doing the same amount of damage. And then I guess we'll just kill you. Okay. Yes, crush joints. Anything that we can get to create more vulnerability is fantastic. Just give me this special relic so we start with extra strength. We're kind of like... We really want to come over the top early. I'm a big fan of Discovery here, man. I have to be honest with you. I don't really think that... I mean, I'm impressed with myself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't think we would get there. And we appear to be getting there. I do have to look at this, because I'm like... I think I should have taken a block of some sort. I think I might have ruined a perfect. So 8 block plus 12 is not enough. It's almost like they planned it that way. What about 102 damage plus 44 damage. That's such a kick in the teeth, man. It, like, almost gets us there. But I think instead we just gotta go like this. I don't think that would have gotten us there either, to be honest. But although it hurts me, I understand, okay? What about a crescendo? Cut through fate for 20. Swift strike for 20. This is 420. Good one. Just give me a protect on this one. We get to keep crescendo in our hand regardless. We're gonna win the fight. I do think it's completely plausible that we could have gotten a perfect in a perfect world. Maybe it would have been better to take the hit on turn 1. Not that it, you know, it's kind of an academic discussion at this point, but still. Dark Shackles. Did I say 15 strength? That's actually like a... That's too much. That doesn't feel right. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this smoke bomb, but I guess we'll hold it for the time being. I love a turn 1 discovery. Okay, let's get this going this time. I definitely think that the bomb is okay. I do think that maybe Empty Mind is a little bit better. No, because our deck is pretty thick. I thought, you know, being able to exit your stance would be nice. So, we're not gonna... We're not going to really do much of anything special. We have Intangible on this turn, which is beautiful. Hey, just a thought, like, the thing that would really make Intangible hit the spot, IMO, is like, what if we had, like, a single block? You know what I mean? Like a single defend card? I know I got him in my deck. I knew I had him in my deck because I knew we were going to draw them endlessly here. I would like to get both of these, but let's start with Dark Shackles. I mean, now, again, it's just about winning the fight now. And if you're minus 15 strength... The only way we exit stance is via Vigilance, which is so freaking annoying, man. So I think I'm just going to go hard. I know we could get into double damage, but it's... The bomb went off, that's nice. Whenever you scry, return this from your discard pile to your hands. Okay, I don't know if we're scrying anytime soon. Love to get a pen nib strike. At least we can't become weak anymore. That's positive. Well, you start here, and I think we like them all, honestly. I still think we like them. Dude, scrying deck, kind of sick. Who knew? Everybody? Oh, apparently everybody knew. My mistake. We do still take some damage, but, you know, we get a turn of doing whatever we want here. Vulnerability sticks, which is nice. If the last card played was a skill, apply some vulnerability. That's fantastic. Now, there's a temptation to go into Crescendo, but I'm also like, we wouldn't get Pen Nib, but we would have Pen Nib for next turn. So we would do what? 24 plus 40. I don't think it's enough damage to be, like, pogged out of my mind. I'm a little frightened. You know, I knew we were going to live through this turn, as long as we didn't, you know, mess with it at all. And we're getting close to Mantra as well. Could we kill you? If we Crescendo or Erupt? Oh, no, you Crescendo first. 36... plus... These would not do double damage. So it'd be 36 plus 14 plus 14. So 36 plus 28. It would be 64 damage. We're not even close, man. I think we got to stay out of Crescendo. I mean, otherwise we literally die. So it's kind of an easy pick, honestly. I think we still might die, though. I'm looking at this and I'm like, how that... Oh, this is not the right turn for Intangible, but... I'm like, how the heck are we going to get out of this one? At this point, we've got a crescendo. Now we just got to draw like 2 attacks. If we draw 2 attacks, we live. Or 1 attack, also. Oh, and we had mantra there, which is beautiful. Or, what, devotion? Divinity? Original sin? Sadly, I mean, I would love to have these, but we remember, we're trying to remove all our rare cards. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. I don't think, present to this point, we really have played more than 6 cards per turn. So this is, Velvet Choker is like one of the high-risk, high-reward cards. I don't know, I still feel pretty good. I still feel like we got some decent elites. I don't know if we're angling for like a 12,000 point score. And I like our question mark path here as long as it also has a shop. And we can make it have a shop. Okay, this I think this is positive. Just give me a flash of steel. We can get an early pen nib here. Or, yeah, early pen nib on dramatic entrance. We don't have any blocks. Have you noticed this, our lack of blocks? I find my lack of blocks disturbing. We need to get to 50 cards as well, so we kind of gotta we gotta make a push at our next shop, I'd say. I'd even add 3 colorless cards to my deck right now. Why don't you go ahead and give me some block and draw? Why don't you go ahead and give me some block and draw? And another Panacea is beautiful, I think. If only we could get Panic Button to work with it. I will, you know what we do? This is, the rare relic is great, but we need to get to 5 curses. I think now we're at 4. And we're definitely going to get to 5. And we got to remember, the big thing for us is our turn 1 combo. That allows us to do... I mean, I can't help but feel like there was a way we could have set that up better, but we do only need to do 20 damage here to kill you. We also have 1,500 gold, which seems pretty strong to me. How are you still alive? Entropic Brew. Very nice indeed. Another Bowling Bash. We gotta be... I mean, we're past the collector bonus there, right? Spin the wheel. For me, full HP would be fine. Gold is also... I mean, I think we're already at the point where we're getting, like, the maximum gold bonus. We are at 1,800. With Entropic Brew, I don't mind taking a dig here, honestly. And Preserved Insect is basically, I think, as good as it gets. Very important. We're going to remove Devotion. Okay, now with that done, at the end of turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Why not? And certainly why not? I don't think we want Singing Bowl. Like, I guess we'll buy it just because like we have so much money and we want to make sure we have enough relics, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I am going to buy this potion. Entropic Brew is another series of great potions. We'll take an Evaluate. Give me an Empty Fist. Give me a Good Instincts. Give me a Just Lucky. Put a Miracle Plus. Oh, that's like an X card. We're at 47 cards. I'm going to take us up to 48, but that's about as deep as I want to go. I didn't really like any of the cards that were available there, but I made a decision. Honestly, just give me a blind here. So we might get to Pen Nib. Hold on. Wouldn't we rather double damage Mind Blast you? Because Dramatic Entrance is going to get you both anyway. Okay, hold on. Bring up Trip. Dramatic Entrance. Double damage Mind Blast. Now we're talking. Keep adding those points. Gain 1 mantra per turn. Didn't even have to use any potions. We're trying to get to a collector bonus there. There's our... I think that's our 5th curse. Start each combat in calm. That's also our 50th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks to Parasite. Okay, everything's coming together. I think applying the weakness is most likely to help. Okay, so we start in calm. We need literally one block. I think we're going to get there, so just work with me here. We're going to start. Remember, you have a slow bonus. So we're in calm. I think we're going to exit calm to do extra damage. That's just for the slow bonus. Mind Blast is going to hit you for 96, which is pretty sick, right? Then we're going to drink 3. That's our 6th card. Okay, that's my bad. I forgot we gain 1 per deck. Or we gain 1 block per card that we don't play. Anyway. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply weak to all enemies. Okay, remember, you can only have 6 cards. So we're going to actually add, like, a ton of weakness here. We don't want to draw that. We're okay drawing this, I think. Give me a Panacea anyway. And how many? We've played 4 cards. I don't really want to exit. I'll exit my stance. We have a potion, so I was like, we don't need to exit our stance. But, okay, you're doing 9 damage. Doesn't actually bother me at all. So we can do this. And we're going to get enough block because of Bowling Bash. Yeah. He's doing the math. He's doing the math. Okay, we can only play 3 cards. I'll do you 1 better. I'm not going to do you 1 better. I'm going to play 3 cards. I was going to play 2 and then flex, but it's not necessary. That won't be required. This is a terrible draw. However, okay, Crush Joints for vulnerability. That's 10 plus whatever slow is. This is 7, so it's another 10, so that's 20. And then Flying Sleeves will do another 12, so it's 32. With the slow bonus, it's possible. But I actually am going to enter Wrath. I wish we didn't have to, but another perfect is great. Extra strength is great. Why don't you go ahead and give me an Empty Fist. It's still, I think it's the most valuable. We're going to dig up a relic. Thread and Needle is also super nice. We don't play a lot of powers. I think we're off to the races here. This might have been a better Dark Shackles play, to be honest, but... What the heck is Expunger? Deal 9 damage X times? Why does it cost X? Oh, wait, because it gets its cost right now. Okay, so you could be a 1 damage 54. That's interesting. It could be a 1 damage 54, or a 1 cost 54 damage card. Anyway, we need to pop something like Entropic Brew here, because we need to try to not take damage. And I think we gotta, like, maybe get a colorless card there. So unfortunate, we've already played 1. But I think we need to now play this, and then, you know what do I want to see next turn? How about, like, a 0-cost Bowling Bash? Or does it just cause... It probably just costs 0 this turn. Okay. So now, with Protect and Defend, plus a Dex Potion, we're there. I just want to make sure we get those out. Oh, we didn't need to play... yeah, we didn't need the Dex Potion because we had the Plated Armor. But whatever. And probably the Cloak class, but, you know, it is what it is. We get to play 1 more card. You gotta get that out there. Like, I wonder... Actually, no, now that I look at it, I'm like, Crescendo might have just killed you. Let's, We're not gonna take damage here. I just wanted to get the Pen Nib, basically. I feel like Pen Nib plus Crescendo could end this. Yeah, 36 damage twice. That's pretty good. Vira? It's a little late. Wonder if at this point the max HP wouldn't have been like a better play, but I think weak is fine. I mean, you know the deal, right? Like, if we just play Mind Blast, you're not going to do any damage. But I think it's... I want to maybe, like, try to get to Pen Nib. Can I get to 54 damage if we play a Crescendo? It's gotta be yes. Plus, we can exit our stance anyway. Go ahead and give me... Don't even give me an empty fist, because we already got one. Why am I scrying? Oh, well, you know what? It actually worked out super nicely. Go ahead and take one of those. I'm just trying to get the pen nib. I think if we played our cards right, we could kill this guy, but pen nib is still 3 away. Vulnerability is like exactly what we're looking for. You're doing 47 damage? Really? Now you're doing 0. That was kind of scary though. I'm a little surprised. Whenever you apply block this turn, gain or apply a weak as well. Okay, so you need to be made vulnerable. Oh, you're already vulnerable. Okay, let's do 30 damage twice then. That's pretty good. Still not gonna take damage. And you're done next turn, right? All I gotta do is hit you for 0. Okay. I don't know. I feel like our score is gonna be okay here. I don't know if we're gonna have a realistic chance to perfect the final boss. But for the time being, I'm very pleased, quite frankly. Let's just get some draw going turn 1. I mean, I really have to believe in the power of, like, what was I thinking? I have to believe in the power of playing Mind Blast when crescendoed. Like, that's such a huge difference. I really think we got a crescendo turn 1. That's beautiful, man. Because the dramatic entrance might wipe out all the other enemies anyway. On the boss fight, that is. Just get that extra draw in hand. I was hoping we could get to pen nib to start our next fight. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Smoke bomb. Now what I'm looking for, and you know what? Let's take a dig here. War paint. I was wrong about Vira, by the way. It's just 1 strength. I thought it was. I got it confused with Giria. Give me 2 weakness. Okay, so we actually don't have to play crescendo, because we'd have to get to 30 block. But we're gonna take damage kind of anyway. I think. You double this up, it almost gets to kill 30 damage. Yeah, like we're not getting around that. Oh, if only we waited 1 extra turn, we would have had intangible for this, and that would have hit the spot. That would have hit the spot. Unfortunately, we didn't. So I think you just play it a little cooler, you know? Make sure you die, do some damage to you. You know, we're gonna take 8, which is not at the point where you would start to be like, I'm scared for my life. Don't really care for a bandage up. Or a bowling bash, for that matter. At this point, at least. Okay, 24 damage. Shouldn't be bad. This is, we love that. We love this. Can we get to 24 block? Yeah, look at this. This is 24 block right here. Well, 25. I don't want to, you know, go into the post-mortem yet, because the run is still, like, ongoing. Hold on. We need to, if we hold 2 cards in hand, we're fine. But the, if there's any, like, you know, kiss of death on this run, I think it was really just that we didn't have enough blocks or means to get out of our crescendo stance. And that led to a couple less perfects than I would like, but so be it. Yeah, this feels roughly right. Yeah, sure. I guess we should have applied the weakness to you, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I thought for sure you were going to roll over, but that is not what happened. And now we're actually in a very spicy spot. Why don't you start with, like, you know what? Panacea. Extra dex permanently. Give me more finesse. And sure, I'll make you vulnerable for a turn. This turn's going to suck pretty bad. We need to find a way to exit stance. And we got it. We'd rather do it like that. Okay. We don't need to scry or anything. I think we'll just... I guess we're not saving anything. There's no reason not to play the scry. We'd like to do a lot of damage to you here. We can go Vigilance for energy in the future. Just lucky, I guess. I don't mind drawing that in the future. We got one extra card. Give me 10 damage twice. This would be a terrible time to die. I guess it's never good. But considering what we've been through on this run, I'm like, come on, man. We really... I thought we did a pretty good job. So 26, you're doing 33. It's not really 26 damage. Because we also... you know what? We don't want to draw that defend till the next turn. It's not really 26 because we have the extra block from the cloak class, but okay, 33 damage again. You got to be careful on this one because we do have pen nib, but we're doing triple damage, so we don't have to enter wrath to begin with. So we'll probably hit you with that, which is amazing, and then just put up as much block as is conceivable. Don't draw normality. Now, okay, you're doing 19. That means if possible, we could enter Wrath without dying. Don't draw Decay. And then get, excuse me, where's the card I get for scrying? You're not going to give me the card I get for scrying? I'm going to pass there. At some point, we'll play this Miracle, but... Be weakened. Let's draw. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So I'm like, Eruption. Mind Blast. That'll do. Okay. I thought 1388, that's so good. Okay. Hold on. These are standard. We were under 45 minutes by a bit. We had 25 plus relics, a staggering amount of gold, 4 copies of some non-starter cards, Popper for 0 rare, deck size of at least 50. Curses, we had 5, 7 perfect elites, and an overkill. I think that this might be... Oh my god! I didn't think it could happen! I didn't think it could happen. We're on... I know I made this my goal, but it seems very ambitious. But look at this! 18th place. Admittedly, we probably won't be there in 7 hours. It only takes a couple of people to knock us out. But oh my god, that's why I'm not going to tweet about it. That was a great performance. Feels good. And the whole time I was like, oh, we could have done this better. The only thing, I think we missed maybe like 1 to 2 perfects that might have been doable. That would have put us in like 14th. But still, great run. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. And I'm stoked. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/northernlion. I'm live every weekday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll see you there, but thanks for watching.